You guys need to do this before the next Sailor Piece update to go ahead and increase your damage. That way you are completely ready for C2. Really quickly, if you're going to be entered in my Game Pass giveaway, all you guys have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your name down below. Do make sure you hype the video as I will be choosing winner in 7 days. Again, please make sure to respond to my comments because a lot of people haven't been responding, so I haven't been able to actually pick anyone. So do make sure to respond and let's get right into this video. The very first thing that everyone should know, and I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone that watches this video knows, is to increase your damage, you have to increase it based upon whatever you're using. So let's say, for example, I'm using Ice Queen. I'm using Ice Queen, so, you know, we have Sword, obviously needs to be upgraded. Now, the next thing is obviously artifacts. You need to be trying to get the very best artifacts in the game. If you go here to my inventory, clearly I don't have the best in the game. I do have some decent ones, but again, do try to make sure you get a set of 4. That way you get all these extra boosts as well as life steal, because that's going to make fighting bosses and kind of beating the next C a lot easier, especially if you have a life steal and stuff like that. So make sure you're using artifacts. If you don't have them unlocked, you can go to this island right here, Snow Island. This is where you will find artifacts and all of that good stuff. All right, next up on the list, we have stat rerolls. So obviously, if you go to Sailor Island, if you haven't already been doing this to increase your damage, I don't know what you're doing, because this is literally going to increase it so much. Is if you literally go over here. Now, I haven't completely maxed this thing to the best of my abilities, but it's just an A tier, but you need to try to get this to SSS tier, or I believe there's a tier after, like Z tier or something like that. So try to get those to the highest that you possibly can. All right, so you have that. Obviously go for Z. If not, do SSS. This is going to be huge damage boosts. Then we have traits and titles, which I've gone over before, but really quickly just going to go over these titles. Obviously, the higher title for damage that you have, the more damage you deal. Oh, I didn't even have this one equipped, so make sure you go ahead and equip those. Damage wise, like, this is already going to deal 35% more damage, so that right there in and of itself is broken. Then we have the title or traits, which, you know, this is one of the best in the game. It's secret, and you can see up here there is a lot. If you want to deal damage, you obviously want to get the Emperor one, as that is the highest one right there. So yeah, anyways, the next thing we want to do is go ahead and go to Slime Island. If you haven't already, you need to make sure you do this. Get your skill tree upgraded to pretty much max. I've barely even started this because I am finally actually leveling up my main account now. So the next thing you want is the certain race. So there's 2 races. You either want Luck Warlord. Warlord is pretty good. Obviously, Luckborn is also pretty good, or yeah, I believe it's Luckborn. Then for your clan, you want Frostbane, which is what I have right here, or Pride. That's going to be second bless. Rune, you want Prem, or whatever it's called. So yeah, then the very next thing you guys need to go ahead and do is try to get the Ice Queen sword, as I think it is the best in the game. Moon Slayer is also a very good option, especially if you're trying to get ready for this next update. You can also use the Havoc rune. I forgot to mention that. If you're trying to get runes, you can also use the Havoc rune. Oh, and another thing that I completely forgot to mention is your hockey. As you can see, I have mine automatically. I have a full guide on hockeys if you're wondering what they actually are. Well, go to your settings, and as you can see, hockey is level 11 right here. And yeah, there's a bunch of different hockeys in the game. Those all increase your damage. You need to get those if you haven't already. Very important. Now, if we go to this Power Island right here, make sure you have the best right here, thing right here, which would be Colossus, I believe is going to give you the most damage. Yeah, it has the highest. I don't have that, but if you get it Curse Brand, that's also pretty good. So either way, those are both very good. Then let's go to the dungeon. Let's go to spec. This is going to be very good for increasing just your damage on your sword. So I currently have Rampage, which is the best for damage. So make sure you get the Rampage one as well. That's going to be best for damage. So if I go over to something like Yambo, I believe I should be able to do a decent amount of damage to him. But yeah, I'm doing, this is not insane. Like, there's people out there that are doing more, but this is doing almost, you know, 300 million damage. Absolutely just destroying the boss. And then we can just go ahead and use this ability. Yeah, he's pretty much cooked now. Boom. So yeah, pretty easy to kill bosses now if you are doing all the tactics that I recommend. Then there's one more thing that I didn't really mention, which is going to be cosmetics and auras. If you haven't already, use your cosmetics and auras. These are going to help increase your damage a lot inside of the game. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Just a real quick video on what you need to do to prepare in regards to C2, and I'll see you guys in the next video.